right, good afternoon, everybody. It is almost 4 o'clock on Tuesday for Teach It Tuesday. And let me make sure I'm able to see myself. Let's go. It's 3:59. And oh, there I am. I'm live. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot to turn off my Bluetooth speaker. All right. It is 4 o'clock on the dot. Hey, Shannon, how are you? Welcome. Yep. So I'm trying to make this so you can't see as much of my desk as possible because I'm in the middle of craft fair season and my desk looks like everything spit up all over it. Anyway, welcome to Teach It Tuesday. It is 4 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get started. You got notifications? Oh, you get oh, I'm glad you set up for notifications. I know I did that. I do that for our Love to Stamp meetings and for Tammy's Teach It Tuesdays. Good afternoon, Tammy. Speaking of Tammy, my partner in crime for Tuesdays, after Tuesday Teach It Tuesdays. Tammy has just joined us, and I was just saying I've set up so I can get notifications on my Facebook page when my computer's on, so I know when you guys are getting ready to start. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do decorative trees. Let me show you, first of all, a little bit about this. I didn't get the stamp set. I didn't get the bundle. I just got the dies because the dies are so pretty. And let me show you. This die set is amazing. And it's got, well, first of all, you have the die for the tree, so you can get the solid tree. And then they've got these little things, which are garlands. So if you use adhesive back sheets or the adhesive sheets, these work really well. I believe this is a tag, so you can create a tag or something with it. But look at these. This is what grabbed my attention, are the details for these die cuts. A plaid, a swirl. This is a polka dot tree. This one's got holly. And this one's got lines and dots to it. And then Tammy used this one. It's really pretty. It's like a little tiny swirly, like the middle part of a tree. Yeah, they are your best friend with these. The adhesive sheets are perfect friends for this. And there's another one that I'm going to show you, but I don't have it in this set right now because I'm actually going to die cut it on camera with you guys. So let's go ahead and put these aside. I'll show you the card we're going to make. And the card we're going to make, like Tammy was saying earlier, we decided we were going to do Christmas cards, traditional colors and non-traditional colors. And I typically go traditional colors when I'm making cards, especially Christmas. And Tammy tends to go the other way. She goes non-traditional. And we decided that we were going to push ourselves and challenge ourselves. So she went traditional colors today. And I went non-traditional, and what can be more non-traditional for Christmas colors than some of our in colors for the 24-26 year. So my in colors I'm using today, or the colors I'm using today, are Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, and Summer Splash. And so you love the pink tree. Yeah, this is a fun tree. I'm also using the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. And oh, I forgot to point out on this dies, they've also got these great stars for the top of the trees. Let me see if I can move this down a little bit closer so it's a little bit easier to see. Sorry if I make anybody dizzy. I don't want to do that, but I just want to make it a little bit easier to see the details because this die set is all about the details. So I need to clean my glasses. They're getting a little, oh, look at that. I can see now. So let's go ahead and make this. Let me show you what we're going to do. I've got my Pretty in Pink card base, and it's 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4. Thank you. I'm glad you think they're adorable, Tammy. And then we fold it in half, and this is going to be a card that opens vertically rather than from right to left. It's going to open up from bottom to top. And we're gonna set this aside real quick. And I've die cutted some of mine, and I've already done the snowflake. I love the detail of this snowflake embossing folder. And I'm also going to give you a couple of hints on the adhesive sheets. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Hopefully I don't hit the camera. Here's the adhesive sheets, and here's the thing. What I do when I'm doing my adhesive sheets, especially for dies like this, and I just realized my my embossing, cut and emboss machine's in the back, so I'm gonna have to go grab that real quick, is I look and see how wide the item is that I want to die cut. And this tree is about 2 inches. It's actually a little over 2 inches. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little over 2 inches. And so I cut my white piece of paper to be about 2.5 inches, because that's about what this is. Did I go? Yeah, I went 2.5 inches. But I always cut my adhesive sheet a little bit smaller, like 1/8 of an inch smaller, all the way around, so that I can peel it and run it down, but I have a little bit of buffer on the thing. I just have found that if I try and cut it exactly the exact same size, it ends up going crooked, and then I have a big wad of adhesive sheet sticking off on the side. So let's go ahead and attach this, and let's see if we can do this without all the extra lights on there. And also what I do, if I'm using white on white, like this adhesive sheet, it's white, and here's the sticky side. So we're going to turn it over, and I'm going to make it so oops, I don't want to go too far. I'm going to go very straight on here, and then I'm just going to slowly peel it back and smooth it down. It's sort of like when you do a self laminating, or when you're putting your glass protector over your phone screen or iPad screen or something, and I just pull it slowly down. That way, there we go. I have got the whole thing covered. And then I also tend, if I'm doing a lot of die cuts and I need to remember, I'll try and mark down on the little corner on the white paper side, because the adhesive sheet is itself white. And I can't tell you how many times I've die cutted it out so that I've die cut it on the adhesive sheet side, and then it doesn't work because I've die cutted the wrong thing. All right, so now we're going to go ahead. Let me grab my mini cut and emboss, and we'll die this out. Give me just a moment. There we go. Here's my Stamp and Cut, my mini one, and we're going to go ahead and put this on here. Another thing I've learned. Oh, I need the other panel thing. I've learned with this, because doing this sample card, if you've noticed all of the details, there's so many small pieces that need to come out on this, that what I've learned when doing these is the first time, I wanted to scream and pull my hair out, and that was using the adhesive sheet. I can't imagine trying to glue all these on. But I didn't run it through multiple times, and I have found that if you run it through multiple times, like say 2 or even 3 times, then it really impresses and cuts it the way it's supposed to. So I'm going to go ahead and run this through a couple of times. Hopefully I don't shake the table too much. Nope, I don't have it sandwiched correctly. There we go. There we go. So it's gonna shake a little bit, but I'm gonna run it through a couple times. There's one time. Now I'm gonna go backwards. And I'm gonna do one more pass through, because I want to make sure I really get everything and all the details cut out on this one. All right. So here's our adhesive sheet with our die. Let me put our machine down below next to me, and I'll pull this out and see how well it's really cut through everything really well. What I found I probably won't need it right now because some of these are bigger pieces, but with these little ones and these ones here, Stampin' Up! Has this great little tool. It's like a sponge and a little machine. Now, I have to admit I bought this long before I joined Stampin' Up! So I don't see a sense in buying a second tool that I already have. But it does the exact same thing. It's a brush that you run it over the dies. I'll give you an example. You run it over the dies like this, and what it does is these little prickly bristles will push out all of the pieces of paper. So let's go ahead and I'm going to punch out some of the bigger pieces. And actually, it looks like it comes out all at. You do it slowly though, especially with details like this, you want to go really slow. And now you can see a lot of little pieces in here, so I might just go ahead and take this out. Go ahead and pull my little sheet out here, and we'll run this through and see how it's punched out all of those little pieces. So we'll try it, run it one more time through. Looking to see if I missed any questions. I haven't missed any questions. All right. And then whatever doesn't come out with this, I just use my take a pick tool. We'll go ahead and do this. And let's see, there are a couple small ones up here at the top that you can see that didn't come out. So we're going to go ahead and just punch those out with my little take a pick tool. And some of those holes, when you push on them, they're actually to take it out. So I turn around to look at the back to make sure I've got all the pieces out that need to be. I don't see, there's one that hasn't come out. So let's go ahead and punch that out. And you can see all the little pieces there. Looks like we got it all. So let's go ahead and now take this out. And there are some little holes that when you push on them, it actually pushes out and pops out the paper a little bit. So we're going to do that. And then you have to be really, really careful when you're pulling these out because you don't want to rip them. So I've got that lifted. I'm going to carefully lift ever so carefully. This is not for somebody who wants to race through. No problems, Patty. No worries. We're just getting started. All right, so we've got our snowflake tree, and we've got, where's my bag? Oh, here's my bag. We've got our plaid tree, and we've got our polka dot and line tree. So let's go ahead, and now I've got, here's the die or the solid tree that is cut out from those dies. And we're gonna go ahead and put these together. And I think what I did is I did some days she is Snow White with all the animals, today she is Cinderella. Patty was being Cinderella. Oh, okay. I don't get it, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and put this on. No, you know what? Let's switch it up a little bit. We're going to do the polka dot on this one, and we're going to do the plaid on the Summer Splash. Oh, with her ironing. Yes, yes, yes. I got it. I gotcha. And then we're going to do our snowflake with the pink. All right, so on this, the self-adhesive, there is a little bit, it peels off. It actually comes off a lot easier, even especially when you think it's so delicate, you think it wouldn't come off very easily and it would rip the paper, but as long as you're really careful, it actually peels off very easily. So we're going to peel this off and lay it on top of the tree. Now, hopefully, last time I did this, I was standing up, but if I stand up now, actually, I won't get my head in the camera because my camera's really low. So let's go ahead. I'll stand up, try and line up, because this adhesive, once it's down, it's down. There's no real wiggle room whatsoever. There we go. So let's go ahead and do the snowflake one. Snowflake die. tree. Let's see, I don't want to pull too fast because some of these are really delicate and it could rip them. So we're going to be careful. It's sticking to my finger. So let me ask you this question. Are you a non-traditional, when it comes to decorating for Christmas, do you decorate in traditional colors or non-traditional colors? I'd be curious. Go ahead and put it in the comments. I go more traditional. Oops, see, this is going to be, let's see. Actually, I'm going to get a little bit. I tend to go a little more traditional, but I have branched out and I've gone with more of well, I love to shop at Hobby Lobby, and they have the big buffalo plaid prints in red and white and black, and I went with the white and black. But other than that, everything else is more traditional. I don't have bright colors like the Petunia Pop or the pink or Summer Splash. I'm just more of a traditionalist when it comes to that. So, funny thing is I decorate traditional because I have a lot of family items that are traditional, yes. Although my craft room, I do non-traditional. Oh, see, I've never decorated my craft room. I'm afraid I've got too much stuff in my craft room that I wouldn't be able to see there's no room for decorations in my craft room. I may have to change that this year. All right, there's our plaid. And let's put this on here. There we go. So we've got our trees decorated now. Hi, Jean, how are you? You've done some of the buffalo plaid from Hobby Lobby as well. You know what? I'm the white and black. And then I found out a couple years ago when I went to visit my sister for Christmas that she did the red and black. Yes, she did red and black and I did white and black. It's funny, but we both like let's see, the buffalo plaid. All right, let's go ahead and put our paper on, our embossed paper. Put a little bit of glue. I'm gonna have to place an order for glue. I've almost run out of some of my adhesives. I've been working so much on crafting. I keep telling myself, I'm really crossing my fingers hoping that Stampin' Up! Does a free shipping day soon, but I can't wait because I'm almost out of some adhesives, some of my favorite adhesives. All right, there's that. Now we're gonna go ahead and let's see. I think I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. I think I'm gonna put the Summer Splash in the back and move no, you know what? I missed my Petunia Pop is off a little bit. So I'm going to put Petunia Pop in the back. So we're going to glue Petunia Pop down. And then we're going to use our favorite adhesive, the foam adhesive sheets. All right. Am I in the camera? There we go. Make sure I'm in camera. And I'm going to put that right about there, only because I've got to remember I've got stars that I want to put on, but I don't want them sticking out over the I'll pull the stars out right now. I don't want them sticking out over the edge of the card because then they get crushed when we put the card in the thing. All right, and then let's go ahead and do our Summer Splash here and our Pretty in Pink here. Let me get some foam adhesive sheets. Yeah, I'm starting to run low on those. I need to cut some more of those. All right, let's see. Yep, hashtag team of foam adhesive sheets. All right, here we go, Tammy. All right, let's go ahead and go a big one here. And I love how you love these colors. Thank you. You know what? I love these colors together too, and I would never have normally put them together, but just sort of grabbed them and went, wow, look at how bright they are. Oop. All right, so we're gonna put our first tree right here. Let's go ahead and put our foam adhesive sheet at the bottom here. And I'm going to cut a little bit. Let's see, will this fit? No, I'm going to dice it a little bit and cut it in half. All right. They are very festive and fun, Jane. I love them. I swear our colors. You know what? I have to say that these, I'm going to be sad when these in colors go away because they work so well together that, I mean, Stampin' Up, when they picked it, whoever picked these colors out knocked it out of the park with these colors because they do so well and they go so well together. Oh, there's the beep beep. My daughter's home. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're not going to put color to color. We're going to mix them up a little bit, but we're going to put a rhinestone in the middle of each one. So let's go ahead. Where's my mini? I had my mini tiny, oh my goodness. Yep, well, I had my mini, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a brain freeze kind of afternoon. My mini Stampin' Dimensionals. I had little ones and I can't find them right now. So we're going to really play with the little pieces of our team foam adhesive sheets, and we're going to cut a couple small ones up and put them on the back of our star. That might even be, let's cut that one half even. And then this one goes here. Let's turn our petunia pop over and cut a small one there. And we'll just mix them up on the card. Let's see. Let's put, how about if we put petunia pop with our Pretty in Pink, and we do Summer Splash with petunia pop. There we go. And then we'll go Pretty in Pink with our Summer Splash. There we go. Got those. And now let's go ahead and put our mini rhinestones in the middle so they have a little bling to them. All right. Dimensionals. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, Tammy. I tell you, by the end of the day, it escapes me when I'm working on things. I cranked out, I don't know, 10 or 12 packets for hot apple spice cider to sell this weekend, and I've got a bunch of other things to crank out. All right, so there's the front of our card. Now we're going to go ahead and use Snowy Wonder, one of my favorite stamp sets, Snowy Wonder from this catalog. We're going to use the smaller snowflake and the Let It Snow, and we're going to stamp that on the inside of our card. And we're going to get our Petunia Pop, our Summer Splash, and our Pretty in Pink out, and we're going to put 3 different snowflakes in the corner to zhuzh up our card a little bit. We'll start with Pretty in Pink. And hi, Tracy, welcome. Welcome to the party. And then we're going to do Summer Splash. And if that goes off the page a little bit, no big deal. And then Petunia Pop. Let's see. Let's stamp that off a little bit. All right. There's our Petunia Pop. And you know what? I think I'm going to do, what color did I use for the inside? I did Summer Splash, but I think I'm going to go Petunia Pop this time for our sentiment. So let's go ahead and do, and that's upside down, so let me turn that around. I wouldn't be surprised if I did it upside down. We'll center it. There we go. And now all we have to do is put this on the inside, and we are done with our non-traditional decorative trees Christmas card. or winter card even. It would be perfect for non-Christmas because there's nothing that says Christmas in there. The only thing that screams Christmas are the trees, but they can be winter trees, right? So there you go. There is our non-traditional Christmas card using non-traditional colors. What do you think? Let me know what you think if you like these. I might try, when I have some free time next week, taking our other in colors of Shy Shamrock and Peach Pie and see what I can make with those. I think those would make some really pretty cards as well for using non-traditional Christmas colors. Although the Peach Pie might lean us more towards fall, but you never know. So here you go. There is our non-traditional. I'm so glad you love it, Jean. Thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead and you love, love, love it. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Tammy. I had fun creating this. Matter of fact, the funny thing is, I'll share a little funny story with you, is last week, I think it was, or the week before, I thought, okay, I'm going to get ahead of the thing. And Tammy and I have non-traditional Christmas cards next week on Teach It Tuesday. And I got it all together and I shared it with my friends. And then I went, wait a minute. It's iconic imagery that we're doing and iconic celebrations we're doing this week, not that. That one's for next week. So I was ahead. I had this one done like a week and a half ago. But better to be ahead than behind. So is what I like to say, I guess. Just said that one for the first time. Anyway, sorry, I'm babbling. It's what happens when I get tired. So thank you for joining me. I have it around here somewhere, but I can't find it. Like I said, my desk looks like everything sort of threw up on it. But please, if you didn't get a chance to catch this or you're just catching the replay, let me know, and you can always get all the details for this, the dimensions and everything on my blog tomorrow. It's Stampin' with Jen, www.stampinwithjen.com. And you know what? I'm going to write it since I can't find my paper. It's www.stampin' with 2 N's with Jen with 2 N's.com. All right, and all those dimensions and everything that you need for this will be on the blog. And I'll also have links to Tammy's replay if you missed hers this morning. And I just say thank you for joining me here on Teach It Tuesday. On a side note, I will not be doing my traditional Fun Friday this Friday. I have a craft fair and I have set up starting at 2:30 in the afternoon, and the public is open, or the craft fair opens to the public at 5:30. So I will be coming to you anywhere between 4 and 4:30 on Friday afternoon live from the craft fair after I have everything set up. And I'll share with you everything that I've got going and give you a quick peek, but not too quick because I don't want to make anybody dizzy. Peek around and welcome. I'm going to have you guys join me there, and I look forward to it. Sorry, I'm babbling. Like I said, I get like this when I get tired. So thank you so much for joining me. Before I put my foot in my mouth anymore, I thank you for joining me. Have a great week. And I hope you can catch me on Friday at my craft fair. Take care. Bye-bye.